So I've had a couple of days to process the movie and I am ready to talk It Ends With Us. So there will be spoilers ahead for both book and movie, and we're going to look at what they kept, what they didn't, and some of the differences. So first of all, we had a lot of missing characters. We had Devin, who's Lily's gay BFF, Lucy, who is Lily's former roommate, who actually ends up working at her flower shop. Two of Atlas's friends are not in the movie. Ryle's parents, which Ryle's parents are in the book a decent amount, and that's actually where Ryle proposes to Lily, not at the hospital after the birth of his niece. Way to take the spotlight, Ryle. Another notable difference is the name of Atlas's restaurant, which in the book it's called Bib, stands for Better in Boston, which is what him and Lily talk about, things being better in Boston. It's where they want to move. In the movie, his restaurant is called Root, which is also a nod to Lily when she tells him about the roots of an oak tree. One of the things that I loved about the book was that you learned about younger Lily's life through her diary. So she would write to Ellen DeGeneres and talk about what was going on in her world. Talked about her relationship with Atlas, her home life, all of her feelings, and that's how we learned what was going on. For obvious reasons, they changed this up in the film and decided to do all the younger Atlas and Lily scenes through flashbacks. But there were some Easter eggs. So when Atlas and Lily are watching TV, Ellen's show is on, and then in younger Lily's room, there is a Finding Nemo poster, which if you've read the book, you know that's Lily's favorite movie, and her and Atlas have the mantra, just keep swimming when things get tough. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. I just want to start out by saying the acting was phenomenal. This is a very, very tough theme. It's a very real theme, and I think Blake did a fantastic job. So the casserole incident played out very differently in the book versus the movie. So in the movie, we see her questioning whether Ryle even meant to hurt her, whereas in the book, he clearly reacts because Lily is laughing at the situation. Also of note, Ryle's misconduct is not a gradual realization in the book. He gets called out by Lily in every incident in time, and she warns him that she's going to leave him the next time he does anything. In the movie, we see Lily constantly questioning herself if this really happened, if Ryle is really like this. So she is very uncertain and unsure in the movie, whereas in the book, she's pretty much like 100% like, this happened, you did this, no question about it. Another change that occurred that I actually really liked was the explanation of Ryle and Alyssa's brother's death. So in the book, Ryle tells Lily how it happened, how he was involved, and in the movie, Alyssa tells Lily what happened, and then also tells her, hey, if you take my brother back, I'm not going to be your friend. I'm going to be pretty mad at you. This was a really standout moment to me, and it showed that Alyssa was like, hey, he may be my brother, he may be my family, but what he's doing is wrong. So after the final straw where Lily has enough and she leaves, in the book, Ryle actually goes off to England for about 3 months. He still tries contacting Lily, telling her he paid the rent on their apartment, that he wants her to move back. In the movie, we just see Lily moving out into her own place, and we see Ryle still in the country in the movie, and he is slowly but surely making his way back into Lily's life. Something else that was added to the movie that was not in the book was when all the Bloom women visit the gravesite of Lily's father. So that's not in the book, but I think it was a nice touch because it shows closure and basically this new fresh start for these 3 generations of women. Also have to mention that they did not say Emerson's middle name. So Lily's daughter's name is Emerson Dory, and obviously Dory's kind of a nod to Atlas. Not sure why they didn't include this in the movie, but I wanted to mention it here. And then the most important part to compare is the ending. So was the movie like the book? Sorta, kinda. So in the movie, Lily and Atlas reconnect at a farmer's market, and her daughter is a toddler. So this clearly indicates that it's been a few years since Atlas and Lily have seen each other. In the book, they reconnect pretty much right after Lily leaves Ryle. Emerson is just a baby. Both book and movie leave us off on a cliffhanger, wondering what is going to happen between Lily and Atlas. But if you're in the know, you know that the second book just came out a couple years ago called It Starts With Us, which means we do have the continuation of Lily and Atlas's story. The big question is, will they make the second book into a movie? This one has had a lot of success, so I'm leaning towards yes, but we will have to see. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the movie and if I missed anything that was different from the book.